Alright, greetings everyone. We're not gonna skip introductions this time for a solid 2 or 3 minutes. It's like, you get out! Anyways. I'm Ethan.
I'm Josh.
What language was that?
It's the language of the Koopas. You know, or whatever the one that they did the dubs for of Mega Man X4. Cool. Yeah,
So
you're Nathan, right?
I'm supposed to go after Josh.
Josh already did it.
I didn't hear that.
Do it again.
I'm Josh.
I'm Nathan.
And Carlos will speak the what? I don't know. You'll hear him.
He's not here.
There he is.
You'll hear him.
You'll hear him. But yeah, now we just finished up classic Mega Man 1 back on the NES, and now we have the Super Nintendo upgrade of Mega Man X. Don't be confused, this is not the 10th entry in the franchise. I know that's like a big Roman numeral at the end, but you'll figure it out when X2 comes out. Mega Man 12?
Yeah. I'm to 11.
I know, right? Mega Man 11 wouldn't come out for another
30 years.
Yeah, it's another 30 years. Remember when they remembered Mega Man for like a quick year? And I'm not talking about a collection, like a new game. And then they just kind of forgot about him again.
At least Sonic Racing Crossworlds is gonna have Mega Man.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not see that.
I don't think anything's been like officially announced, but there were some like images where someone had like some like box thing or whatever with like the DLCs for Racing Crossroads, and Mega Man was like the final one.
Huh, okay. So nothing official yet, but I mean, at the time this video comes out, the game's already out, so
yeah.
I hope everyone's having fun racing with Mega Man, because it's probably the last
I've ever fun with a better racing game than Mario Kart World. That's kind of been like the thing that's been like because there was like a commercial that came out the other day that was like basically like a 1-for-1 for like an old like Sega commercial,
yeah,
and stuff comparing like the Genesis and whatever, but like now it's comparing Sonic Crossworlds to Mario Kart World.
I think that is actually iconic and diabolical of them to do that. Like,
I mean, it makes sense. It's like the most one-to-one comparison they can make.
Yeah, but like to really like rub it in, like Mario Kart World is not as popular as Nintendo probably wanted it to be.
That's their own fault.
I'm actually quite shocked that Mario Kart World fell off. I still haven't owned the game or played it, but like, you know, the thought of an open world.
Suck.
Maybe that's just like the problem when you try to make a racing game open world. Maybe. I wouldn't know.
It's mostly the like in-between stages that you had to play so often that suck. The intermission stage, I think they're called.
Yeah, I think like Nintendo did something weird with the online system and just kind of made those like more frequent than they should be.
They made it so that the community isn't allowed to play the game that they want to play it.
Gotcha. So, typical Nintendo behavior, yeah. Cool.
But low-key, I kind of feel like the Donkey Kong game fell off a little bit too.
Oh, really?
Like it came out, and don't get me wrong, it's a really fun game. I remember having a really good time with it, but I feel like that's just like it came out, and then like a month went by, and like nobody finished it, or not as many people finished it as they probably would expected.
I mean,
like that's what happened with me. I got down to like layer like 800 or so maybe, and then I kind of just haven't touched it for like a month or two.
Huh, okay. Didn't they just announce a DLC thing though?
Yeah, there's DLC for that, and I think it's like $20.
Okay.
For like a game mode and one island that has no collectibles on it.
Oh, yeah, that $20 is overpriced then. Okay. I was about to say that's not too terrible, but there's no collectibles on a fucking... Okay. You know, the point of the game is to collect shit.
Nintendo's just going all crazy and just making everything a fucking open world game because Breath of the Wild did really good.
Oh, yeah, I never put those dots together, actually.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild did really good, and now they're saying like, okay, Pokemon's open world, Mario Kart's open world, Donkey Kong's open world. Let's make Metroid open world.
Gotcha. So they're missing the point entirely. Okay. Gotcha. I never.
What happened was like grander game industry that happened to the game industry. That happened like what early 2015, where like a bunch of games were like open world.
Yeah.
They're just like really behind on like the fucking fancy.
Actually, that's a good point because like open world games back in like mid 2010s, like say those are like everywhere at that point. And let's not kid ourselves. Breath of the Wild was only like phenomenal for the Zelda franchise, not for gaming entirely. Yeah. So like Zelda didn't do anything new for the industry. They just did something new for Zelda. And I think it's been proven that the open world formula can be great for Zelda, but like it can't really be great for every single thing.
It would have been great for Pokemon if they actually did it right.
So
it would have been amazing for Pokemon if they did it right.
I mean, yeah, they could do a good Pokemon game, but instead they're filing patents and lawsuits against Palworld.
It was like, how dare they make a better game?
Basically, yeah, they're like, how dare they make a game better than us? Instead of just looking at what works and making a good game, they're just filing lawsuits.
Neither they like patented like the ability to like summon stuff.
Yeah, and they patented mounts.
Yeah.
I think I saw something. I think that was a little more. It's a little more specific. They patented flying mounts, but still, like
that's still a lot. I'm pretty sure other things have already done.
Yeah, there's still a ton of games that have like rideable dragons and shit. That could technically affect.
Are they patenting game mechanics?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Which game mechanics is not what patenting was designed for. It's supposed to be, for like, inventions and like hardware shit, but they're just like, and probably the reason why they were allowed to get away with it was because the people that were allowing the patents just don't know a whole lot about video games.
Yeah. Just think that patent is probably gonna like crumble in the court of law, like really fast.
There was something I saw actually that was like a former lawyer for Nintendo, and he was like, yeah, this is a bit too much.
It's a waste of money for the parent as well, because like all somebody has to do like a game for like 20 years ago, this did first, and they lose the patent.
Yeah, it's just the whole thing.
So we don't necessarily
because like a lot of people are probably just gonna like ignore it, but even still, like even if no actual lawsuits happen because of these game mechanic patents, just because they exist, it's going to threaten a lot of game developers from making the game that they want because they don't want to get sued by Nintendo.
I'm waiting for the day that like Nintendo files patents to basically monopolize open world games. Okay.
I mean, Nintendo's a $1 billion company. They get to be the asshole.
Yeah. Remember when Nintendo was the little guy? Actually, not really.
No, I think none of us could remember that. We're too young for that shit. Which is wild to think about since most of us are in our 20s already.
Yeah, our childhoods were like the Wii.
Yeah, and since our childhoods were the Wii and the DS, guess what? That's when Nintendo was already big.
Yeah, by that point, they were always big, honestly. Like, they didn't really have to fight or compete that much in their early days. The only real competitor they had was Sega.
But they were big in comparison to their time.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Yeah, like I said, they didn't have any competition until like Sega came along, and then until PlayStation also came along later down the road.
Mm-hmm. They created PlayStation for that matter of fact. Actually,
It's their own fault.
Yeah, it's their own fault. Yeah.
And by the time they created PlayStation, they were already pretty big and had like a huge market share. Like,
it doesn't really seem like they're ever the little guy.
yeah, but like you also gotta be like, what, like, how many people have actually? Well, wasn't it like the Atari that came out before like the Nintendo shit?
Yeah, it was Atari and a couple of other like no-namers like made up the first and second generations of video games.
Yeah, I mean like that was not much competition, and how do I say this? Do I even know what I was gonna say? They weren't gonna fight for market share, and like they were also taking a risk. Come here. Think about, hey, Atari just fucking crashed and burned.
Yeah.
Before they released like their first actual gaming console. So you know it wasn't like guaranteed they're gonna make it big. They just got really lucky.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, they probably just saw, the big opportunity that they had with that video game crash and just they came in.
They didn't even name their thing like a gaming thing. They just said a home entertainment system.
Yeah, entertainment system. That's right. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember being able to fit my VHS in there. Entertainment system.
What the fuck is going on?
Hmm? Oh, I'm intentionally trying to die here, actually.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I wanted to show off Flame Mammoth stage before the stage gimmick happens when you defeat Chill Penguin.
Oh yeah, because that is something in X, is that like the levels change depending on like which ones you've defeated before going to that stage.
There's only a handful of things. But yeah, there are a handful of stages in this game which have like different effects depending on like a corresponding Maverick that you defeat. So yeah, with Flame Mammoth, there are lava and fire everywhere. But if you defeat Chill Penguin beforehand, then suddenly all the lava is frozen.
Doesn't this game have save states?
It has a password feature. The Legacy Collection has it has like a save functionality when you get to the password system, but there are no save states. There's no rewind function either. The only saving that you can do is via the legitimate method they wanted you to do back in the day. Mm-hmm. But thankfully you don't have to do the password shit anymore.
God, you know the fucked up thing about the password system?
What?
You could probably just if the internet was any more prevalent, which is as prevalent as it is now back in the day with those password system, you could probably just look up the password like, hey,
yeah, you can just look up a password of like a 100% save file or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that, yeah. Like, how does that work exactly? Is it determined based off the progress that you made and which upgrades that you got?
Probably.
Okay,
yeah,
that would make sense actually. Yeah, because I remember a deep dive into password coding with the original Metroid. It's the password feature is you're basically coding the game. Actually,
you're you're adding the code in that tells the game, hey, this is how far I got.
Right. Yeah. It's this is and with Metroid's case, these is the number of missiles that you have. If you have I was about to say the morph ball. You better fucking have the morph ball. It's the first fucking thing you get.
No morph ball challenge.
No morph ball challenge. Man, that's a short. That's a short But yeah. Oh man, like the deep dive also went into like there's like a certain password that is like you're basically telling the game's in-game timer that you spent like 3,000 years in it, and Samus just dies at the end or something. But it was actually very interesting. That's probably how all password features work now that I think about it. But yeah. Oh, finally, we have our fucking slide. We can play normally now.
You know, I forget how much Star Force is just you talking to random people to progress the story.
I mean, isn't like RPG typical?
Yeah, but like you're actually like you just get into an area, talk to a bunch of random people, and like, well, now you trigger the next step in the story, which they have like no real consequence in, other than just being there and being like set dressing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how a lot of things go. I mean, at least the town's alive, right? So I think it also should be said I have a Rookie Hunter mode turned on. So that's the thing in the Legacy collections that you can basically just like it's easy mode of the games. Every game has this feature. When I test played through this, I don't think I actually had it on. I actually had like a lot of difficulty recording this game. Like I was just not satisfied with my gameplay at all, and it took me like 3 retries, and then I'm like, fuck it, turn on Rookie Hunter. And Lord knows if I'm the loser that has to record any of the like if X6, of course I'm gonna have that Rookie Hunter mode turned on. The fuck.
Fun fact, the EX also has something really similar called I think Buster Max mode, which just makes your Buster attack do like I think a shit ton of damage to like one or maybe just one shot things.
Okay.
Yeah, the Zero games in the Legacy collection also kind of have like a sort of easy mode. I don't know if it might be Rookie Hunter. It's a bit different in that one though because it gives you like all of your upgrades.
Oh.
Yeah, it like maxes out your health and gives you like all of the upgrades in the game and stuff. So like, which I feel like is a little bit overkill, so I didn't use that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think the only difference here is that you have a higher defense. That's it.
Mm.
Which I would, of course, need. The only X games I have played are X 1, 2, and 3, so all the Super Nintendo games. Fuck X3, by the way. When you don't have Rookie Hunter mode turned on, the first fucking enemy in that fucking game does half of your health.
Really?
No, thank you. Ding Chameleon. Yeah, that's the thing with the X games. The bosses, they're themed after animals instead of mans. So this is another stage actually that can be influenced, I think, if you do launch Octopus first. Because this stage will get flooded with water after you defeat launch Octopus. Yeah. It's like this part specifically.
Yeah, because isn't there like a section with like a heart piece that requires the level to be flooded in order to actually get
Yeah, that's the lower part downstairs.
down in the basement.
Downstairs. Oh, stairs. We're playing Castlevania again.
No, not again.
Yeah. There's a weird ass mini boss here for some reason. I say for some reason because you have to go out of your way for this one. So what I am doing is like a 100% playthrough of this game. So I'm gonna get all the heart containers, all the sub tanks, all the armor upgrades. Yeah. So.
That means you're also getting the like fucking Street Fighter like Hadouken.
Oh, that's the only one I did not get. So it's not 100% playthrough. My mistake, guys.
You have to redo the entire playthrough.
I think I at least tried to get it, but I just gave up. This is probably another thing is like me not being satisfied with my own fucking gameplay at this point. Because I swear to God, during recordings of this game, I fought this guy like 3 different times. I don't know how to describe it exactly. I was just not happy with what I was doing. It should be stated also, I'm not like a Mega Man professional. I think the only reason I like Mega Man is because he's my main in Smash Bros.
That's really funny, actually.
Yeah. Talk about Earthbound fans never playing their own games. But
Things they don't really have the option to.
That's so sad.
The fucking third game never got released outside of Japan.
oh man.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, that is very true. Come on, you stupid block.
Play nice.
Oh, yeah, this is the downstairs.
Oh yeah, this is the downstairs area. Oh well. I just wanted to show it off.
Next time,
I'm gonna have to edit out. I don't know how much I really care to edit out like the Mega Man Star Force battles, considering that they're like at best, if I'm really being really bad, 30 seconds to 40 seconds long, maybe a minute. For like the random encounters.
You can decide that. If it's random encounters, if we've seen like the same enemy multiple times, you can cut those out.
I know, but they're like only 30 seconds long most of the time.
Yeah, but those 30 seconds
that
are gonna
adds
add up.
I know.
That's why I cut out all the battles that I did in Paper Mario.
I know it adds up because
Yeah.
When did I get muted?
You've been muted this whole time.
Why?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do
Why?
it either.
I haven't been touching my phone. Why was I muted?
You're just now discovering this?
Yes.
That's on you.
Your Discord is haunted.
I thought
I had no idea I was muted. I was talking.
I thought you had done that on purpose.
No.
Oh, no wonder we weren't responding to you.
Wow.
I thought y'all were just being rude.
No.
No. That was just on you.
All right, let's re-record the whole episode. No, just kidding.
I genuinely have no idea when I got muted.